I don't think the other goats are here. I don't see any fresh droppings anywhere. I think Judas relocated them, even TriG. And TriG's my mom's. So he accused me of stealing his goats, yet he steals my mom's. But there's no fresh droppings in here at all. And if you look at the last video, the weather was over in the other goat yard prematurely. He's supposed to be in this yard with the other goats, but there are no other goats, I think. We'll find out tonight, but I'm pretty sure they're gone. I didn't make a whole lot off the other goats. I only made 350 bucks off of them, but if I'd have left them in Judas's hands, they would have all died. Just like the rest of my goats. So, oh well. So I'm not sure if Charlotte's gonna want the weather now. Maybe I should have took him to the market as well. But again, we'll see if they show up this evening. But yeah, there's no droppings anywhere. There should be at least one. I mean, no fresh droppings. They're all old. And the weather's standing around like, where is everybody? They're all gone. You're all by yourself. Unfortunately. And they're pack animals, so that's not good. For him to be left all alone. So maybe I should have taken another goat or two to the market. Maybe I should have taken one of his goats to the market. I almost did, but I didn't. Even though he accuses me of stealing his goats, I almost, like I said, I almost did. Because he's cost me over $2,000 worth of goats. And then he goes and runs off with TriG. Like I say, he'll probably end up killing her just like he killed the rest of them. Because he's neglectful. So, anyway. Weather. It's okay, weather. I don't really have a name for him. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. You're going to have a new home soon. Somebody will take care of you. He's like, get away from me. All right, well, I'm going to close this gate. Hopefully, the other guys show up. Because like I said, TriG's supposed to go to her new home this next week. But that may not happen. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm 90% sure Judas took off with her. Took her someplace else. And I'm willing to bet they're at either John's or Bill's. Even though Bill said he can't have his goats there. I bet you. Judas cried a little river. And he probably didn't even cry. He probably just put on a good show like Amber Heard. And made people think that I was the bad guy, as usual. And so somebody came to his rescue and relocated his and my mom's goats. Well, actually, it's Charlotte's goat now. But yeah, poor weather. I may have to go ahead and take him to the market. He's a little too old, though. His meat's probably not worth butchering. I'll have to ask around because he's a couple years old. I got him in 2019. So he's 3 years old. I'm not sure if his meat's worth butchering. But anyways, like I said, we'll see if they come home tonight, but I don't think they're here. To be honest, I don't think they're here. I mean, I don't care if he relocates his goats, but he shouldn't have taken TriG. So, yeah. I'll check again tonight. And if they're not here, then I'll let Charlotte, my mom, and Judy know that David took TriG somewhere and I don't know where it is. But the weather is still here. She wants the weather, and maybe next year. Well, she's got a big dog, and that big dog would get along better with the weather. TriG's a little small for the big dog, and that's why I suggested her taking the weather. But anyhow, yeah. Like I said, I don't think they're here. But I hope they are. But I don't think they are. So now I gotta go up to the greenhouse and make sure he's not stealing any of my things up there. All right, and then I gotta go to Cindy's in an hour. So I'll check on the goats tonight whenever I get back from Cindy's. And then I'll piece the two videos together. I found a kitten in the middle of the road. I almost was like, stepped on it. That's the one with the bum leg. But it seems to be okay otherwise. Still. Come on down here with the rest of them. I think I'm recording this sideways. So I'm going to stop it and start over. There's the other kitten. Here's your baba. It's okay. Come here. It's okay. Anyways, I just got back. Just make sure these guys know I'm good. I'm a nice guy. Although Judas would have them brainwashed to think otherwise. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by cats. So, I'm pretty sure the goats are gone, which I kind of sort of don't care, because all but one was Judas's goats. But my mom's upset because if he took TriG, she's going to be really pissed off because he wanted to kill her when a year ago when Garrett and my mom found TriG with her broken leg. Sorry, had to see how fresh those were. Anyways, when my mom and Garrett found her with the broken leg, David, or Judas, said that we'll have to take her out back and shoot her and put her down. And they were like, no, right? So they called me. And I was like, well, I guess it depends on how much it costs. Spider webs, dang it. I guess it depends on how much it costs to save her. You know? So my mom and Garrett took her to the vet. And the vet gave her some medicine. And basically said it would be $50. And I was like, okay, we'll give her a chance. So Judas did take care of her because that's part of his responsibility here on the land. So he did. Well, actually, he didn't really take care of her that week. We had to wait a week or two to let the swelling go down. She was in the yard with the other animals. He didn't really look after her at that point. So we went and got that amputation a week or two later. It actually took a little bit longer because we couldn't get her in time or whatever. But anyways, so we did the amputation. Got her more medicine, more vitamins, stuff like that. A bunch of it. And at that point, David or Judas took care of her in the greenhouse for a few weeks. You know, gave her, her medicine every day, bandaged, kept an eye on her bandage and stuff. So he was responsible in that respect and taking care of her. But he wanted to put her down. He thought she was worthless. Okay. He did not close up the gate, which means they're not here. Because if they were here, he would have closed up the gate. So the weather's the only one left. I'm going to verify that. But now I'm 100% sure. Well, we'll say 99% sure. When I verify it, then I'll be 100% sure. Anyways. So, yeah. Hey, weather. There's my juice. Hey, weather. Hey, weather. It's okay, weather. He's scared. You're the last of the Mohicans. We're going to take you someplace safe. It's okay. He's scared. They're gone. But that's okay. I mean, except for the fact that TriG's missing. So, I don't know where he took him. And I really don't care. Except TriG needs to be here because she does not belong to him. And the weather needs a companion. He knows that they're pack animals and he left the weather here all by himself so he would suffer. He took my mom's goat, which he knew it was my mom's goat because last weekend he offered to buy TriG from my mother. Now, he originally thought she was worthless because he didn't think she could have any children. now that she had a broken leg, or, she was a three-legged goat. Well, lo and behold, she got pregnant, and she actually turned out to be a really good mother. Although he claimed she was not a good mother. And she actually was a really good mother. Well, something happened to her baby. Don't know what happened. I was out on the road when whatever happened. So I come home, her baby's missing. And of course, he's probably going to lie and say I did something to it, but it happened while I was on the road. How can I do something to it? Anyways. And he even told Sophie it was missing, and he was looking all over for it. So she was here, he was here, I was on the road, so she can even be my witness that it happened while I was out on the road. But nonetheless, he thought TriG was worthless, and now he wants her. For whatever reason, I don't know. Because he's just going to kill them. He doesn't care. But it's a good thing that he did relocate him someplace else, because now those people will be able to testify that my story, even though I've got video evidence, those people will be able to testify to my story that he could give a shit less about those goats. He tried to bullshit my mother and tell her that he specifically bred them to be a special kind of goat, and then I went and sold his special goats. My mother's been here. She knows that's a bunch of horse shit. And, anyways, he wouldn't even have any goats if it weren't for me, because the males were mine. How did he specifically breed them for a special kind of quality when the males were mine? I'm the one who went out and bought the males. And then he belittled me to everyone, saying that I spent too much money on those goats. So yeah, I think my mom's right. I think he is a narcissist. And other people call him a bum or a parasite. So I call him a Judas, because he's a backstabbing liar. So I guess that makes him a lying, backstabbing, narcissistic parasite. But that's all right. 2 more weeks, he's going to be gone. And if he comes back, I'm going to have him arrested. And that's the bottom line. So tomorrow morning, I need to go make a police report. And then when my mom gets down here tomorrow, I'm going to have her go make a police report. And then when we figure out where the goats are, we'll go make another police report. And then we'll have the police come out, the sheriff come out with us to get TriG. And then we'll take TriG to Charlotte, because that's where TriG's supposed to be this week. But that's not going to happen until we find her. So, yep. So, she's officially stolen. And we know who stole her. We just got to figure out where he took her to. So, all right. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to go to bed.